Okay, I think I'm live. Is there anybody out there? I'm trying a new thing. I'm going to both YouTube and StreamYard at the same time. So please bear with me. Let me know if you're out there anywhere. Kitties, and thank you. Okay, there is somebody in here. Yay! All right. I hope this is working. Um, I'm gonna try to get into Facebook now so I can see what's going on with Facebook. So just bear with me. Um, let's see what I can do here. All right. Is it starting? Get in there. I cannot see it. Okay. Um, Interesting. So that's not it. Okay. Well, if there's anybody who is a friend of me and has seen this on Facebook, let me know. Sorry, it's not very exciting content yet, but I'm trying to do this. I'm going to go ahead and start the video. And so let's see how this works. All right. Go ahead. Lisa, if you're the one watching this, let me know if you can see it in the Facebook group. All right. So, hey, Gardner Josh. My morning is a little crazy. I am trying. If you'd like to come up, I'll put the link in. I don't know if you saw it this morning. Um, I had a guest, special guest, and I was very excited about it. And then they had a family emergency, and they couldn't go on today. So I'm just going to do open panel, open questions. I have paid, so this is broadcasting to both my YouTube and my Facebook. It should be posting in my canning group. So please try to keep it a little gardening, canning appropriate. Um, but let me send you. Let me get the link here. And I'll put it in for you. If you want to come up, you don't have to. I know you might be busy or working and can't, but if you'd like to, you are more than welcome. Um, I'm trying to figure out if it's working over on Facebook. So I don't know. I can't see it on my phone, so I don't know. This is my first time trying it this way, so you guys are just being my test subjects this morning. If you have any canning questions, please put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Um, but I'm just trying to. Oops, nope, that's not what I want to do. Myself a demo. That would work. Anyway, I'm trying to pin that comment, but it won't let me do that either. So, see if someone else. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, but you got to work to pay the bills, Josh. So, and of course my Facebook Messenger is going crazy. Let me see if I can mute this chat so that it doesn't keep doing that while I'm live. And of course I can't. There we go. Alright, there. That should just do it for an hour. There we go. Perfect. Oh, good. Thank you, Josh. Because I'm not sure how it works. I've just started it, so I'm gonna try to answer your questions. I can't see them on Facebook like I can here on YouTube, but I will try to answer any questions. If I don't get to them now, I'll make sure to go in there, look at it, and get them on the next live. Welcome, Scoop of Happiness. Thank you for coming in. I don't think I've seen you in a while. But yeah, if there's any questions, just let me know. I did get monetized for my Facebook Reels. A lot of them do not have to do with canning. I think only one of them has something to do with canning. Although I did cook a dress, and that is my most popular Facebook Reel. We dyed a wedding dress and remodeled it as a prom dress for my niece, and that has really done very well on Facebook Reels. And so it really took off. So I am monetized now, and I'm going to be doing a lot more canning reels now that I've kind of figured out how they work. I use the other ones as fun. What am I doing? Where am I going? The other night the Aurora Borealis was out, and so I went and took some pictures of that, and there's a reel on Facebook and on YouTube of that. It's a once in a lifetime thing, or twice in a lifetime for me thing, where you could see them in color down here in Michigan where I live. Usually they're further north for the really colored ones. Sometimes you can see them, they're white. They just appear like white dancing white lights in the sky. They were green and pink and almost a purpley pink night before last. So that was pretty exciting. So anything exciting like that I think you guys, might like to see, I share. So I'm live from the craft room. We are doing a lot of fun crafting stuff as well right now. That doesn't usually make it. It does say Facebook user. It doesn't say who you are. It just says Facebook user. Hey Tammy, perfect. Okay, so you can see your comments. So if you are watching this from Facebook, please put your questions in, and I will be able to answer them. Hey Lewis, it's the Marshmallow Man. Thank you for coming. So that is exciting. I'm gonna show that so that there. That's how you come up. So I don't know who you are on Facebook because it won't show me, and I can't apparently get on with my phone while I'm on the computer. So yeah, I got a lot of things going on with the YouTube channel. The second book is out for Rebel Canners. It is all canning recipes. I listened to you guys. You didn't want as much, so it's all canning recipes. A lot of them are from the group. And then the third book is written, and I have not hit the publish out book because I just did the second one, and it is all the recipes from Rebel Canners. So that will be out very soon. Just trying to get the last details done on that. So there will be a recipe files book from the Rebel Canners website. They're so hard. Facebook doesn't, index them in any way, and it's so hard to access them. And so I've been working for about 2 years on this book, but of course the files are expanding as I'm working on the book, which makes it hard too. So that will be out probably by the end of the year. It's been a long time in the making. And then the YouTube channel is a response to our Facebook group. I had to answer the same questions over and over and over again, and so I started making videos about them and posting them on YouTube, and it's kind of grown. And I am 36 viewers away from having 9,000 on YouTube subscribers. So that's very exciting. Very exciting development. So if you have a chance, if you're a Facebook person, check me out on YouTube. And if you only know me as a YouTuber, go check out the Rebel Canners Facebook group. It's the one with the black banner. We have 100 and let me look. Let me see where we are. We need a progress. We haven't had a progress report in a while. Let's see where that is at. Pull it up here on another screen. Show it to you. It's the one with the black banner there. You can see that. And what does it say for members today? How many members do we have? This video on this computer does not tell me right off the bat. Oh, we're here, 126,000 members. So we're right at 126. So that is nice. Hi, Star India. Thank you for coming. I don't know how awake you are over there on the other side of the planet, but I did post the link at the beginning of this chat, and it's also in the Facebook group if you would like to come up and be on panel. I will take a panel today if anybody has any questions or food preserving questions. I'm more than willing to take those today. So very excited, and I'm trying out being live simultaneously on Facebook, so that's kind of fun too. Oh, there I am. Okay, it is working. And it looks like there are 2 people watching on Facebook. So that's what that is all about. Okay. So I'm here. Yay! Unfortunately, and it's hard, I don't know how to see. I don't get to see who I'm here with. I don't know who it is, but welcome. I would call you out by name, but I can't. So, but it is kind of exciting to try this and be able to do it. I know a lot of people that are on Facebook are not, don't have a YouTube to watch. So this gives all of my Facebook friends access to me that the YouTube have had. So you can ask your live questions. You can ask your canning questions live. You don't have to wait till we approve your post and put it in the group and get 40 different opinions on it. So, okay, all right. So that's pretty cool. So I'm watching. I'm watching myself. Oh, it's Lisa. Lisa is one of our amazing moderators on Facebook, and she has been with the group since the day it started. So that is pretty amazing. And she has been a huge, huge, huge reason that Rebel Canners has succeeded. Because without her support, I don't know that I could have done this for this long and with this size of a group. I'm not even sure how many admins we have now. There's some even in other countries, so that somebody's awake usually to approve your post 24 hours a day. So, yay! So it's exciting. I have never done this before. Because of being monetized on YouTube, I took 25 of the dollars that I made from my videos in the last 3 months, because it took me 3 months to get a payout, and I took that money, which is about a month's worth of funds I received from YouTube, from their ads and things, and paid for advanced StreamYard, so I could stream in more than one location at the same time. So It's kind of exciting to do that. I'm not a very tech savvy person, so please bear with me on that part. But if there are any questions, I'm just here to answer them. Uh, you shouldn't blush. You should have like a gold star on your, and you know, because you really have helped, and I wouldn't be here without you. I wouldn't be sitting here at all without you. So she pushed me to start the Facebook group. There was a very supportive group of women that really wanted to learn. They wanted to learn the old ways. They got really sick and tired of being told they couldn't ask questions in other groups, and they came to me and said, will you start a Facebook group? And I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. I love to can. I'd love to teach everybody to can. And so we started this Facebook group. I don't even remember how long ago now. Been a while. And let's see what this says here. Worldwide. It was 8 years ago. Oh my goodness. Has it been 8 years, Lisa? So we've been friends for about 9. Wow, 8 years ago. So that is pretty cool. I did not realize it's been that long. That's been a while. So very cool. Very cool. So the Facebook group has been around about 8 years. The YouTube channel has only been around 3 years. So, and then we're now 3 books. 2 are published and 1 is about to be published. All from this 8 years. It's been 8 years, Lisa. 8 years. Our 3rd book is about to be published. Just to give you a heads up, if you do want the first book, it is more of my family's recipes, canning recipes of mine, that how I use my canning recipes. It goes into a little bit about I'm sorry, my grandkids are very loud, and not one of them is not happy with the other one over there. Sorry about that. It's distracting. That book is about to be closed out. I will be the only one that will be able to order it very shortly. So if you do want the very first book, which I don't have one right here, but if you do want one, you need to order it right away. And it is available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. And the link, I've taken it out of my videos on Facebook. Let's see if I can find the link here to order the first book. And I will put it in if I can. Let's see what I can do here. It's called Rebel Canner's Cookbook, Preserving the Time-Honored Methods. And it is in several formats. There's even it's $20 right now. And you can get it on Kindle. So do that. And let's see if I can get it. There we go. The link. Back. Paste. Alright. There we go. Oh, good. So there are 4 now. There's 7 viewing on YouTube and 4 on Facebook. Interesting. All right, and that is the link right there. That book is going away. That will not be available to the public very much longer. So if you wanted the first book, this is your last chance to go get it. Hi, Huggy Homestead. Huga. Hi, Huga Homestead. Welcome for coming in. I love your dog. Yes. Okay, come say hi, and then you gotta go. Say hi. All right, go on out. Oh, okay. So we need to get the link to that. I will find the link and see if I can post it, or um, if one of the mods could link to Sweet Talker Classics YouTube channel. That would be awesome. That is my mod Lisa and her husband, and that would be awesome. I don't know if I can. I can't do it right now because it'll bring up sound. So go ahead. Oh, all right. And you gotta wave. It's Grand Central Station. I don't usually have this much activity. So, oops, I gotta shut the door. Hang on. I think it's shut tight. Hold on. So, okay. Okay, but you can't ask me. You gotta go ask So, we have another Facebook user. I'm sorry. I wish Facebook would tell me who was here. It just says Facebook user. So, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm so happy you're here. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them, and I will be sure to answer them. We had a special guest. I have um, a seed company that is going to come and do some talking with us and share some of their content, their mission, and their goals. They're really a very amazing company right here in Michigan, and I wanted to share them because their seeds are all locally sourced. So if you're growing here in the Midwest, it's really beneficial to you to buy seeds from the area that are acclimated to your area. And so I really wanted to get this seed company out. It's a smaller one here, but they have some really amazing things. And I wanted to get the information out about them. But unfortunately, the lady that was going to come and talk to us today had a family emergency and had to cancel. So hopefully I'll have them on sometime very soon. So it's just me today. So I had something wonderful planned, and that's why I paid the extra so I could post to both groups at the same time and get it all out there. And it just didn't work out. But this will make a great test, so then I know when she comes that I don't have to worry about if you can see me or not. It does work out. It works really well. I shouldn't have doubted. StreamYard is really good. I shouldn't have doubted them. But yeah. Let me see. Maybe I can do it since this is shut off. Maybe I can pull that link up. So thank you all for coming in. I know Saturday morning is kind of a rough time, but it doesn't cut into anybody else, except for Nick Niman. He's not in my league, so if I wasn't here, I'd be watching him too. So let's see if I can find you here. What did you say? Sweet Talker Classic. See if I can find it so I can link it. Apparently, there's a movie by the same name. This is not going to be easy to do on my phone. I will find the link. I'll make you a mod here too. Oh, there she is. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way then. Now that, nope. All right. So there she is. So please go over and subscribe to my friend Lisa. Oh, Facebook is first, and I'm lagging over here on. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, Marianne, welcome. Happy Saturday. If anybody has any questions, just go ahead and put them in. It seems that I can see them from Facebook as well as YouTube, which is kind of interesting. And I'm apparently Facebook is faster and YouTube is lagging behind. Probably because they're filtering my content and making sure I'm not doing anything they don't like, which is fine because I don't do anything they don't like. So, does anybody have any suggestions with what they'd like to see on the channel? I know I have a corned beef video that should have came out for St. Patrick's Day, but right now it's 30 minutes long and I'm going to have to really edit it. Even doing time delay, I got it down to 22 minutes. So I'm really going to have to edit it to put it up because I don't think any of you want to hear me or see me or watch me can the music for 22 minutes. I try to keep my videos around between 4 to 8 minutes long. I think that's a good time frame. I think it helps keep everybody's attention and it doesn't get too boring. I'm not, primetime television. I don't need a 30-minute spot in your life. I'm not. So I'm trying to keep things, about 4 minutes. And I have been really trying to post something every day. I did the 31 in March challenge. I am 2 videos away from having posted 31 videos in March. I doubled up on some shorts the other day just to see how that would do with the channel. If people would watch both of them, not watch them. They watched 2 out of the 3. The third one, I think, looked too much. What they picked for the thumbnail was too much like one of the other thumbnails, and I can't change that. So even though it was part 3 of the train, it didn't get the views that the other 2 did, which is fine. Now I know. So I'm doing a lot of experimenting with videos on the YouTube channel and what I'm posting there. I have a whole series right now. I think I have 16 videos coming out on hints on what to forage during certain times of the year. And then along with those, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a video on how to preserve what I forage. So the cattails is going to have a pickled cattails video that goes along with it. Those are going to be in the members only category. So anything that is, I'm moving the things that are not USDA approved into our members only category. It's 99 cents a month. That's less than $12 a year. It's 2 cups of coffee to support me. And it kind of protects my content. I get a lot less hackers and people going after the channel if I'm going to post those non-approved USDA videos to the members only. So each of the foraging videos will have an accompanying canning video that month. So if I'm doing cattails, I have pickled cattails. Wild strawberries, I have a small batch strawberry recipe specifically for wild strawberries. I have a really interesting, I read something really interesting lined up in July for blueberries. So you can forage the blueberries, and then I have a video, accompanying video on that topic with how to preserve the blueberries. And that goes off in a little bit different. It's a spice pairing thing, and I'm going to do a video, 2 videos, one on the best spices to use with blueberries, because I found this very interesting information, and it's going to go into some. Thank you, Courtney. Welcome. Hi, Garden State Gardener Joe. It's going to go into the spice pairings and how you layer your flavors in food, and then I'm going to do a brand new recipe that I create from that idea. So I think you guys would really like that. But it's going to be in the members only. So if you want those recipes, I'm going to be talking about it and sharing out things on the channel. But the specific non-USDA recipes are going to be in the members only. So you're going to want to become a member. It's 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year. That's a Starbucks cup of coffee. Even. It's not not that pricey. I'm not trying to price anybody out. It just protects my content a little bit more. I've had a lot of issues with plagiarism recently, and I guess if you're going to copy me, you're going to have to pay 99 cents to do it. I'm no longer going to put myself out there free to be copied and then not get credit back for what I'm sharing and what I'm doing and what is uniquely my own. So if you want to be my copycat, you're gonna pay. There's even another channel that's using my name right now. As far as, and we have the Facebook groups that try to pretend to be our Facebook group. Take 10 minutes and come up with your own name. It's not that hard. So some of my content is going to be moved to just the members only, and if you are not in the members, 99 cents a month, you're not going to see that content. You'd pay more than that to pick up a magazine and read the content. You'd pay more than that to buy a book to get the content. It's all going to be over there as far as that. So a lot more gardening videos are coming in this year because I'm going to be part of the Global Gardening and Homesteading Skills Collaborative again this year. It was formerly called Shed Wars. The new name is wonderful. It's going to be more specific and help people find us and what we're doing. I have the corned beef video. I told you really needs a lot of editing. I don't expect you to watch me for 20 minutes to watch that. But that'll be coming out soon. I am canning Spam. That will be in the members only though, because it's a non-USDA. I am doing some canned pork roast. I have a canning ham, which is a non-USDA, so that'll be moved over to the members only. So I've got quite a bit coming out. I have 5 videos a month scheduled. If I die now, you will still get video content for an entire year from now. I have 5 videos a year that are already scheduled out over the next year. And I'm trying to get to where I have videos posting every day. I managed to do that in November of last year, and I've managed to do that here in March. And I've got the first week of April covered as well. So, there's a lot of content coming out with my channel. So, hey, Shift Kicker. Thank you very much. Yes, if you are on YouTube, be sure to show support by hitting the thumbs up. It helps get my content out to other people. So, is there anybody that has any canning questions? I'm just kind of hanging out, waiting to do canning questions. My video this morning. And this will only be in the members only section. So if you want to see this video, you will have to pay the 99 cents to be in the members only. It is how to take any recipe and make it a canning recipe. And it's going to be a little bit longer video, probably because I'm going to go into a lot of details. Because it's going to be any recipe, so not just a, casserole type of recipe or a beef stew recipe or tomato sauce recipe or jelly recipe. It will be like all of those. How to take any recipe and turn it into a candy recipe. So that video should be coming out in the next week. So I'm very excited. I thought, I get that question a lot, and it's hard to answer. Just typing in answers. It's hard to put answers in Facebook and just type them in. They become these page-long essays, and then next week somebody asks the same question. And so I'm really trying to get videos in line that answer those questions that I can link to the Facebook group. I can post there. You can go and watch it. And I'm a hands-on learner. I like to see people doing hands-on. That's how I learn. I'm very visual and very hands-on. And so I've tried to create the Facebook group was missing that hands-on visual. And so I've tried to make the YouTube channel pair up with the Facebook group and be more hands-on. So hopefully you will all appreciate that and show your appreciation by coming over and sharing between the two platforms. Because I really thought they would they would meld better than they have, and I haven't had that. So I'm gonna work on that in the next year. I know it's not New Year's, but I have a lot of resolutions, and since my guest wasn't able to come today due to a family emergency, I'm, you know, getting these out to you because this is the first time I've had to talk to both my Facebook and my YouTube at one time. And I really like that. I'm really glad that I went ahead and I paid the $25. And that's what things like the membership help support, is being able to spend the money on that. I live on a very finite small income, and I'm raising 2 teenage boys who eat a lot, and hitting those sales are great, but trying to grow my channel with very limited financial resources is hard. And so this helps me out to put that back into the channel. So if anybody wants to come up, it's open panel. Where did it go? I will go ahead. Just the general same rules that always apply. You have to show your face, and you have to be somebody I'm familiar with. So unless you're, there are a couple exceptions to the show your face rule. If I know you well, you can just have your icon up there. That's fine too. Oh, I had a Facebook glitch, came back on, and the leg is flipped. YouTube is first. Mercy, technology. Yes, and I know that's got to be Lisa. Yes. Oh. So, but if anybody has, any questions, I'm open questions. We got another 20 minutes that I'm willing to take any questions and answer them. But I just wanted to do this morning, and I really wanted to test out, even though my guest wasn't here, I really wanted to test it out. Are there any other guests, or are there anybody you can suggest that I bring on for topics that you want to see? Because I'm really working on making this Saturday morning a guest appearance thing. So if you know of anybody that would love to come, I'm trying to get Pascal Water, who is in our Rebel Fermenting group, to come on and do a guest talk. I've reached out to him. I think that would be really interesting. If you have not checked out Rebel Fermenters, you really need to. There are some very, very interesting recipes in there. Fermenting is really good for your gut health. And in the last couple of years, I've really went that way in my food preservation more and more as my pantry's been built up, and I didn't need the canning so much. I've started going more into the fermentation personally for my own health. So yes, I will definitely be willing to do a show on canning lids. I've been experimenting with a lot of them, and I am more than willing to set that up. I think I know a couple people that might be willing. I could reach out to and see if they'd be willing to do a guest. So, I don't think I've used that resource enough. So that is a good idea, a very good idea. Oh, yes, we do have the Facebook groups. There are several other Facebook groups that are attached to our Rebel Canners. And we have a dehydrating group. We have a baking group. We have a gluten-free baking group. The Rebel Fermenters. Oh my goodness, I'm probably missing. Oh, Homesteaders. We have Rebel Homesteaders. Although I'm not the admin for that, that group did start as a side shoot of our group. We also have a meat, I want to say like butcher shop. It's basically, canning, smoking, how to cut meats. I can't think of the name of that one. It is also not one that I admin anymore. It got too big for me and it went off on its own. But it was basically on that. We have our vegan art. Our fermenting group is basically vegan. There's nothing that isn't um, would be considered. They do the only thing that they use that isn't strictly vegan is honey in our fermentation. Rebel fermenters. There is no milk, no eggs, no meat in that group. We do have a Rebel Canners vegan and vegetarian group, and that is almost as big as the main group. I dual post in both groups, so you can be a member of just one, or you can be a member of both, depending on. If you are a member of the regular group, you will see posts that you may not want to. And so we started the vegan and vegetarian group where you will not see anything that has to do with animals whatsoever. And then there's all layers of vegan and vegetarian, and they specify when they post the recipe, they specify if it is very strict or if it is, lacto-ovo, or, so that you can, follow the recipes. And there are some very good canning recipes in there. Very good canning recipes in there. Shay Smith is our admin that runs that group for me. I mean, I'm an admin, but I have to really give her a shout out. She really has taken and done a lot for that group, and that group wouldn't be where it is without her. Just because of the size things have grown to, that I can't be in everywhere at once. And she is our main admin in that group, and she does a wonderful job with that group. Any other suggestions or ideas or things you want me to do more of? There will be a lot more vegetable canning coming up. I am growing a large garden this year, and I will be preserving everything I grow and more, because I will not, even as much as I want to, I know I'm not going to grow everything I need. So, thank you, Thor. Thank you, Darren. If you have not checked out Thorhaven Farm, they're up in Canada. They have Highland cattle. They have a greenhouse that's just amazing for being so far north. And his wife makes the most amazing products. They have a shop that she sells her weaving and things that she makes from their home that they've, so go check that out. Just watch out for his t-shirt shop. There's some things in there. Gadgets. Okay, I can do more gadgets. The last gadget I got was a total flop, and so I did not do a review on it because it wasn't even worth reviewing. It was so bad. But I will definitely be doing some more gadgets. Foraging. You are in luck. I have a series right now. There are 16 in the series. They will come out when it's in season to start foraging for those things. And then in the members only section for 99 cents a month, I will have recipes for everything that I preserve from foraging. I believe the first one is coming out very soon. It's cattails, followed by ramps. I preserved ramp pesto last year. It is still in the refrigerator. It is still good 1 year later, and I am still eating that ramp pesto, and it was just a small half pint jar. That's all. I didn't harvest many because where I was harvesting, was a small patch, and I took a few to put in my food forest, and just enough to make a jar of pesto. And so I will be going back out to that patch and harvesting again. I'll be checking to see how the ones I transplanted to my swampy area, my food forest, are doing. I wanted to get back out and get some seed when they went to seed in that patch, and I did not get out there in time to do that. But I wanted to, with ramps, you want to be responsible when you're harvesting. And so I was very careful not to over harvest that patch, because it is in a place where I think others will see and harvest them as well. So, the wild corn dog. Yes! Cattails, the wild corn dog. Actually, I'm going to do some pickled cattail shoots. And then I'm also going to be harvesting later in the year the pollen for flour and making some things with that. So there'll be 2 harvesting videos from cattails. Cattails are the supermarket of the swamp. If you need anything and you're lost in the woods, find the cattails. You can have food, you can have shelter, you can have everything you need. You know, if you're lost with your baby, you can have baby diapers. The cattails are marvelous. And in fact, I give a whole talk on how much I love cattails to a local nature group. And so they have also asked me to do some in-person things. So I may be having some in-person clinics in the central to mid-Michigan area that will be posted in the Facebook group, specifically to the Midwest Facebook group. I have, in the main group, we have subdivided it before the plague of 2020. I was planning on doing a book tour and doing book signings and going around the United States with my first book that came out. And so I set up the subgroups so that you could share your local sales, because somebody in Australia doesn't care if you can find it at the Piggly Wiggly in Alabama. And so we set up very specific, if there was enough people in the group at that time, we did a state. If there wasn't, we did 2 or 3 states together and lumped them by region or area. And then there are countries. So we have Australia has Rebel Canners Australia. There's Rebel Canners in New Zealand. The far north Rebel Canners is Canada, Iceland, anything north of northern North America and beyond. And then we have a Rebel Canners that is specific to the islands. So if you are in the Philippines or Guam or the Canary Islands or anywhere out like that, we actually have a very small group. There's not a lot of posts in there. So like you could post things like, your sale at the Piggly Wiggly this week. And hey, pork is 99 cents. Or, corn is 10 cents an ear. Go get a can it, preserve it. Like this week, our asparagus was 99 cents a pound, and I missed it. But somebody else got it, posted it, and I just got there too late. So that's why we did the subgroups, so that we could do this traveling around, do some meet and greets, and share local things. I'm getting rid of all my half-gallon canning jars. Anybody want them? And you can share them in that group, or you can't share them in the large group, just for security reasons too. The smaller groups were established to provide more security when you're sharing things like that. So, I'm sorry. Yes, we also have Rebel Trader and Crafter. So if you want to sell your products, whether it is, there's a lady, Lisa, who makes the most fabulous jewelry, just fabulous jewelry, and she shares those products in Rebel Trader and Crafter. There's a lady who makes pot holders. There's a lady who makes t-shirts, not Rebel Canner merchandise, but the other t-shirts with the grab it's canning season, and she posts in there. Sometimes people want to get rid of large items like canners and things, and we encourage them to post it there. anything that they want to sell that's canning related or not, that they want to post to the Rebel groups, they have to post in Rebel Trader and Crafter. Yes, I have. I was bad. Last year I did 2 videos, but I didn't get them posted in time. And so they will be coming out, I believe the 1st and 8th of May. Will be some morale foraging. Last year was not the best year here for morels. The best year for morels was April 30th. That week after April 30th through May 7th, 1994 was the absolute best year we've ever had for morels here. I wish we'd have another year like that, because I could do so many videos if I had that. Yes, you do have to be a member to be in the Trader and Crafter. So you have to be a member of the main group to be in any of the subgroups, and you can't just join all of the subgroups. We don't want spammers. You actually have to live in the area you're trying to join, or you have to message me and give me a really good reason why I should let you be in both the Alaska group and the Florida group, because it just don't work that way. We're trying to protect people's locations, and so you have to be a member of the main group to be in any of the other groups. And if you are bad and get kicked out of the main group, you also lose your privileges in all of the subgroups. Oops, hi fishes. Welcome fishes. There, that's why I was gonna hit and it rolled up. Good morning. I see you got my message. You just messaged me back. I saw that and I thought you might like it. I don't think it's close to you, but it might be worth the drive. I wish I was closer, because there's some things on that list on that plant. I sent Fishes a plant sale for her state, and it is one of the biggest in her state. And if I were closer, I would go and get things that I can't buy here, because my climate is not her climate. But I'd still like them for my greenhouse. So, does anybody have any other questions? We've got about 10 minutes here, and then I'm going to probably sign out and end this wonderful experiment of streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. But if you have a canning question, that's right. And we know if you've been bad or good, so be good, for goodness sake. And just because you're bad in my group doesn't mean that you'll get to go to the other groups either, because there are a lot of admins to other canning Facebook groups in my group, because they like to be in there. And believe me, if you're bad in my group, they get the memo pretty fast. They're watching. You might find you're not in the other groups either. One of the first things I did when I established the Facebook group was establish a good relationship with other groups that are by the book, because instead of just kicking them out, why don't you send them over to me? So we have a pretty good relationship going on, and I am friends with several of the main moderators and several of the other groups. We don't have to agree to be friends. We can just be friends and agree to disagree on some canning topics. So don't go bad mouthing other groups in my group, and you probably don't want to go bad mouth my group in another group. If you think that's going to get you somewhere, it isn't. This isn't second grade. It's not high school. It's not the high school cafeteria. So yeah, we kind of run a tight ship, and we do that on purpose, because we want to have a place that people can enjoy being on Facebook. And I think it's worked out, because 126,000 people agree that that's where they want to be. So I'm pretty proud of that you guys all, enjoy the space I've created, and want to come into my living room and listen about what I'm doing with canning. I thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. There is a pinned post, Linda, at the top of the Rebel Canners that talks about each of the subgroups, so that you can find them. So try to find the one that is your state or as close to your state as possible. I know some of them got grouped together. We just didn't have enough members. We've doubled in size since then, but we didn't have enough members to create groups for every state. Because if you're only 5 people, you're not going to want to talk to the same 5 people. It didn't have the same vibe as a larger group, and so we did group some of them together. And then, as people have said, hey, how do you do these other things? We have done the dehydrating, the baking, the fermenting, and all of that. And okay. Well, I've had a lot of company in here.
Oh, I'm only an hour late.
I know, but you were busy, and that's okay too.
I was sleeping. I was not busy. I was sleeping.
I was busy sleeping. It's working. It's streaming to both.
Yay.
Okay, this is Rebecca, and she is also an admin in Rebel Canners and all of the Rebel groups, as well as my right hand on YouTube. So stay in there.
Hey.
So. Oops. Yes, I try, Asia Joe, I try to do videos that are for all levels of canners. So, and I will tell, there's a lot coming out that are going to be a little higher level. So, I will put a disclaimer so you know if it's more advanced or just basic. Oops.
Probably should do a back to basics. We haven't done one that was really
a basic canning. I call it Canning 101.
Right.
I have a Canning 101 series. It starts out with things just like, what are the rules? What is the rule you can't break? How many jars do you need starting out? What is your goal for a number of jars for a family and your size family? And there's another one, Rebecca Chick. So I go through a lot of the basics, and I think I put them in a Canning 101 playlist. So yeah, we're trying to expand on that. We need to do that. Like I said earlier at the beginning, there's going to be some in the members only section that are going to be advanced. So my next video that is going in the members only section, and it's only 99 cents a month, is how to convert any recipe to a canning recipe. So if you want to do your mother's beef stew, that video will teach you how to convert your mother's beef stew to a canner load recipe of 7 quarts. 7 quarts. So that's coming out this week in the members only section. So if you're not a member, you won't get to see that video. Like I said, I've had a lot of plagiarism lately, and so a lot of those kind of videos are going to get moved to the members only. And that's just the way it is, and I'm sorry, but I need to protect my content a little bit, and that's where I'm going to do it. So, hey, Shadow Scout Swede. All right. We're in that last 10 minutes here. Anybody else have any canning questions or anything else you want to ask?
Fishes asked if it was in group or if it was in our Facebook group or on the YouTube. And Lisa answered that it was on the Facebook group.
The chat is in both?
No, it's, if you go back up, Fishes asked if it was, I think it was the content. Right there.
It's going to go in the members only on YouTube. I'm doing a members only video on how to convert recipes. A lot of those recipes are going to be anything non-USDA is going to be in the members only section. So if you want my unapproved content, you're going to have to join the channel, and it's only $12 a year. That's a cup of coffee at Starbucks. It's 2 cups of coffee at McDonald's. It's not that it's not that much. It's the bare minimum price they'll allow me to charge, which is 99 cents. So See, it's getting to the end of the time. The kids are all sneaking in here and trying to talk again.
Well, have you looked behind you? Like, literally look behind you.
Oh. Oh, no wonder they're upset. I can't show you, but that white window out there is reflecting because that's all snow.
The ground is covered. It
Ah.
was raining and sleeting before this.
It was raining this morning. I was okay with the rain. It was above freezing.
Oh, it's below freezing now.
Oh, nope. Fishes, no. You didn't understand. The Canning 101 is a playlist that is in the regular playlist. The advanced stuff beyond Canning 101, the non-USDA stuff, that is going in the members only. And I've been doing that for a while. So that will be in How to Convert Mom's Recipes are going to be in the members only. All right, it has been just over an hour, so I am going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody.
I do want to show this off real quick in case a certain someone is watching.
They're not in here.
I know they're not, but if they watch the playback, they'll find it.
Okay. You know who you are, and you know you like green. Ribbit, ribbit. So, y'all enjoy your day. You have a great day. Thank you so much. I believe that Courtney goes live tomorrow night, Sunday night.
I don't know. That's how we usually start.
I don't know who else. Is anybody going live? Anybody have anything you want to say that you're doing on your channel quick before we leave? All right. We are going to go ahead and sign out of here. Thank you all for coming. I will see you probably either Thursday night or I will see you Friday at noon on Wide Family Farm on the Blue Ribbon Candy Show. Or next Saturday at 10 a.m. right here in the Zoom. Thank you and have a great day.